What's up guys, welcome back to TB Electric where we do how-to videos on part installs. This is a Warp 9 Talaria XXX throttle extension cable. So the reason you need this is if you have a Talaria XXX and you install like a 3-inch high-rise handlebar, the throttle cables come really short. So this is to extend it so you have enough length to be able to have your throttle cable not be super tight and jammed up when you're turning. This also can help fix error code 37 on your display. This has to do with your throttle not being plugged in all the way. Now some people have been having issues because this has a nice sleeve that has to plug really snugly into your throttle cable. So we're going to show you how to do that right now. This extender will also work on a TalariaStingR MX4. However, the throttle cable already comes significantly longer than a XXX, so we found it's not really needed, but if for some reason you want it to be longer, this will work for you. So right now, we're gonna install it on an MX4 because that's the bike we have right here. So your MX4 or your XXX will have this short thing coming right out of your throttle and then your extender. So in this case, we are gonna push this side all the way in there. You'll line up the little dot and the arrow into the little dot inside there if you can see that. So when installing this, it is extremely tight, but that's because they designed it so that this sleeve would fit over this to help hold it securely on. Now some people have had trouble installing this. There is an arrow here and an arrow on here. What we felt like was the easiest way to do it was to line it up here, and you're not actually like connecting the pins yet. So we actually just give it like a little quarter turn forwards and backwards, and you get that lip over those lines, and that helped. Then line your arrows up perfectly, and you get, sorry about that, and you're gonna really have to push that really on there snug, give it a little bit of a wiggle. All right, that is plugged in all the way. The arrow almost like swallows the other arrow. That's kind of how you know it's plugged in far enough. And then we'll plug in this other side. Again, you have an arrow right here and an arrow right there. Those will just plug on like that. If for some reason you plugged this, what you feel is all the way on and as tight as you can get it, and you're still getting error code 37, which basically means your throttle's not fully connected, we recommend just doing just a little slit opposite the arrow side, just right here, and you can see it that's just gonna give it just a hair more room to be able to open up and fit over top of those lines. Check that. That definitely did help and make it easier. So if you have an issue, that's something you could do. You can see there's just a little slit right there that split open wide, and you should be good to go. All right, that is plugged in all the way. The arrow almost like swallows the other arrow. That's kind of how you know it's plugged in far enough. And now we're just gonna zip tie this back up. You guys shouldn't have any issues with your throttle unplugging or coming out on your TalariaXXX or your StingR. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys next video. Subscribe for more how-to videos on your Emoto.